Is it a scary game? I would say the game is kind of horror flavored a bit, but honestly, it's kind of more goofy. So, like there's kind of a couple of types of horror. There's like actual scary body horror, stuff like that. Then you've got like your skeletons and ghosts. And then you've got like your goblins, right? This game is more of a goblin game. If you're scared of goblins, if you're scared of a gobbo, then you might be scared in this. But this is more of a silly, cryptid-y kind of affair. Chunkus Thunkus. We gobble in a lot of stuff today. We'll see how much we gobble. So let's hop into the game, and I will re-explain for people who weren't here for the first stream. Okay, so here we are. We're clocked in at work. Our job is a call center employee for a place called the Home Safety Hotline. They will help you with all your home safety needs, whether you've got a house fire, whether you've got a cockroach infestation, whether you've got a goblin, they will help you with all of the above. And for example, just to get you all up to speed, here's a television commercial for the Home Safety Hotline, so you can see what they're all about. There you go. So, our job is to help people who are phoning up with various concerns. It would seem like a lot of the people who phone up don't know that goblins exist, don't know that all the different types of cryptids exist. So we're just giving them advice, not really telling them what the issue is. We're just saying, look, you've got to leave some milk out tonight. I'm not going to tell you why, but it's definitely not because of a goblin. Oh, we've got an email from Home Safety Hotline Corporate saying scheduling changes. Hello, employee 36. Wow, there's not many employees, huh? Hello, employee 36. Regarding your schedule this week, I don't know. Regarding your schedule this week, due to a shortage of available staff, we will need you to come into work this Saturday and Sunday. Thanks for being a team player. Rest assured your additional labors will be recognized. Okay, so if this is Friday, that means we've got 3 more days to play, right? And we've got another email from Mike3. Mike3 has been sending us a bunch of very interesting emails since we started. Such as saying that he's hiding in this hole. They haven't found me yet. If it's fast, safe, hetera. A very interesting chap, Mike3. Let's see what he's got to say. Oh my god, Mike3 is Gollum. The hey hola is Breachhead. I Raypat. The hyole is Bratched. It's nis not Sadfi here. I must finide a new wed spot. It knows I'm here. I'm sorry to hear that, Mike. Is this a picture from Mike's POV, or is Mike the Golem? Maybe Mike is being stalked by Gollum. Who can say? Oh my god, I can't believe we need to talk to our labor union that they're making us come in on the weekend. Oh my god, I can't believe I said horror with the uwu voice. The true horror really is the working conditions. Horror? Horror? Okay, let's clock in. Let's get started. It's Friday. We finally made it. That was exceptionally loud. 1 second, let me turn that down. Hello, employee. To begin shift, please clock in below. Now, I've got to let you know, chat, that we are scored on accuracy for how accurately we diagnose the cryptids. And we get a special prize if we get over 90%. So we've really got to strap in and make sure that we're giving these people the best possible advice. Let's clock in. Nice. So this is the gameplay. We see a bunch of little entries like this, and we read the information and use that to diagnose the cryptids that people are phoning in about. It's very important to read these thoroughly. You can see there's a lot of inaccessible ones, and that is because we haven't been given clearance to look at them yet. However, this is our boss, so hopefully she will give us the appropriate clearance. Hello, Carol.
Vein accuracy continues to impress those of us above and below the soil. Missions once more. Keep up the great work, employee. Our eyes rest soundly upon thee.
Thanks, Carol. I tell you what, this corporate speak is getting out of hand. Permissions have been updated. Okay, we've got a lot more new entries now to read. Oh. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
There were Satan worshippers in my shed. I think it might be my no-good teenager having joined up with one of those dungeon dragon cults they say these days, because he's been gone for days now, and the next thing you know, I find a dang tree growing in my shed. The tree is all covered in torn-up fabric and some kind of black liquid. Classic Satanistic ritual crap, I assume. Tell me what I can do to get these godless teens off my property.
Okay, so the things we need to keep an eye out here. The Satan worshippers. Now, these aren't necessarily accurate. Something you've got to keep in mind about these calls is that these people don't know what they're doing, okay? We're the professionals. These are amateurs. So their personal diagnosis of the issue is rarely accurate. So they say there's certain Satan worshippers. I don't think we need to worry about that. Things we need to worry about are, for example, there's a tree growing in the shed. The tree is covered in torn up fabric and some kind of black liquid. So we're looking for trees in unexpected places and maybe some sort of torn up fabric or black liquid. Maybe the torn up fabric is from people that it's attacked. We don't know. But that is our job. So we're going to read through all these entries and we're going to see if anything could possibly be what she's phoned up about. Let's put her on hold.
Please hold.
And now we read. So let's read some of our new entries. We've got quite a lot of them. Let's start off with animation. Look at this little baby. This little guy. Oh my God. That is adorable. What a little guy. You see, so this is what I was talking about. When I said it's horror themed, this is the level of horror we're talking about. If you don't like a little weird doll child, then you won't like the game. But other than that, it's fine. This is the level of horror we're talking about here. A little guy. Okay, so description. Animations are any miniature humanoid figure such as dolls, puppets, or marionettes that are capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with animations most commonly report hearing clattering noises at night, missing or stolen household objects. Danger. Animations are usually not directly dangerous to humans and will ignore them entirely as they go about their business, but their presence in a household may indicate the interest of other potentially serious parties. Solution. Most animations will depart or collapse on their own after completing their intended function, and no further action is needed. If an animation persists for more than a few days in a single location, it may be a sign of more dangerous activity. In these cases, it is advised to contact HSH's pest removal services. Okay, so a little puppet guy. This is very sister location. So, a little puppet guy. I don't think we need to worry about those. This definitely is not what she's got. What about a closet labyrinth? Man, this house is so full of leaves. Closet labyrinths are large, twisting networks of tunnels that are known to occasionally appear inside closets or wardrobes of wealthy homeowners or left behind homes once owned by wealthy homeowners. Homeowners with closet labyrinths will often report missing clothes or the sounds of distant cries coming from their closet. You know you're bougie. You know you're wealthy when you can get a closet labyrinth installed. Do you know how much a house costs with a closet labyrinth these days? It's out of control. Danger. Closet labyrinths are incredibly easy to get lost in by design and can prove especially hazardous to homeowners carrying valuable items such as gold, precious silk, or rare spices on their person. They are otherwise harmless to those who do not enter their domain. If a closet labyrinth is discovered, it is advised to lock or blockade the entrance to prevent accidental entry and diminish the lure of the labyrinth's hidden riches. It is absolutely vital a closet labyrinth be removed from a home. It is advised to utilize HSH's labyrinth removal team. Yes, chat. If you've got a closet labyrinth, it is your fault for having all that paprika smuggled up your sleeves. Okay, so I don't think she's got a closet labyrinth either. Let's have a look at the Dream Weaver next. Oh my god. Absolutely terrifying. Okay, what does a Dream Weaver sound like? Yep, that's not great. You don't want that. Okay, description. Dreamweavers are large, spider-like creatures known to weave dreams into reality. They are also known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move into a household if no other spiders are present. Dreamweavers are parasitic in nature. They feed off the dreams of humans while they sleep. While this does not cause any direct harms to the humans, it can lead to increased anxiety, and the large webs they weave can often trap dust, pets, and children, causing further complications. Solution: to remove a Dreamweaver from a household, owners should refrain from sleeping for as long as possible, in order to starve the creature and encourage it to find a new home. Dreamweavers will often attempt to induce sleep by ensnaring homeowners and injecting them with a sleep-inducing venom. Do not let them do this. God, a lot of victim blaming going on with our files. Just don't sleep, and if it captures you and puts you to sleep, that's your own goddamn fault. Okay, false flower. Now this could be it, right? This could be what she's got, because she said that there's a tree. There's a tree growing in the shed. Let's have a look at the false flower. Okay, maybe that wouldn't be considered a tree. Has that got like a little dainty pose? I think it's got like a little sassy pose. Giving it a little bit of this. Okay, let's hear what this sassy flower sounds like. Oh my god. What a little sassy guy. He's singing a little song, doing a little dance with his hand on his hips. I like these guys. Why would you ever want to remove a sassy singing flower from your home? False flowers are long, slender creatures that vaguely resemble common household plants. They are known to take root in indoor potted plants, disguising themselves among the flowers. Homeowners often report hearing faint singing. False flowers are harmless if left to their own devices. However, if homeowners attempt to disrupt or remove them, they will often lash out by spraying a toxic chemical known to cause blindness and loss of sight. Solution: False flowers are not to be disturbed once they have taken root. Water regularly and try not to notice their presence. Ignore their singing. I like how this little sassy flower is just like, I'm just singing a little song, doing a little dance, and then just spray you with blindness gas if you say that you've had enough. Okay. We've only got... Oh no, we've got quite a lot of stuff at the... Oh my god, a trash gnome. We've got quite a lot of stuff at the bottom. Now, the reason why it's important, by the way, to read all of these as soon as possible is because occasionally the network, which is, you know, like the internet access of this fake computer, it has network issues. And so we actually lose access to the entire app. So we can't read any of the entries anymore. So we want to read them all ahead of time so that if the network has an error, we actually know what we're talking about. So let's read about a kobold. Oh, it's like a little furry pig man. Kobolds are 5-foot-tall humanoid creatures with dog-like features that are known to burrow into dark rooms or storage closets and make them their homes. Homeowners infested with kobolds will sometimes report broken floorboards. Let's hear what a kobold sound like. Does it sound like a dog? Not really. I don't know what that sounds like. I think it does sound... Does it sound more like a pig? I don't even know what that sounds like. Let me finish reading this, and then I will read new subs, bits, and hydrates. Kobolds are harmless to humans until they are discovered, at which point they will often lash out violently to protect their home, causing injury or even death. If discovered, kobolds will attempt to lure the humans into their space by poking their dog-like heads out from behind corners and whimpering. Do not ever enter a kobold's domain. One should not attempt to remove the kobold from their home. It is strongly advised to hire professionals and utilize HSH's pest removal service. A lot of cryptids that are chill, and then as soon as you notice them, will murder you. My humor fails says a lot of these cryptids seem to just be introverts. That is so true, and it is actually very accurate. Did you know that all introverts have acid spray? It's a feature of the class. When you spec into introversion, you unlock the acid spray ability. Something you may not know. And thank you, Macy Moose, for the extra 100 bits with something I can't see. It says Pride 100, but I'm guessing in the chat that was like an emote or something. Saying Pride 100, love you and your content. Thank you very much, Macy Moose. Okay, as an introvert myself, I can confirm this. See, I told you. Angria Char confirms what we all knew. Okay, next entry is the Rain Nymph. Oh, good God. Look at these handprints. Okay. Rain nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are most active during rainstorms. They are faint humanoids with a glow in their eyes that often appear near windows and doors, asking to be let inside. Homeowners afflicted with rain nymphs often report flooding. Danger. The floods that rain nymphs cause can lead to water damage, which can be both costly and dangerous to a home. Rain nymphs are very preventable, in that their pleas to be let inside can simply be ignored. It is advised to stay away from doors and windows during rainstorms to avoid having to endure a rain nymph's various temptations and threats. What does a rain nymph sound like? Does it go, hey, hey, let me in, please? Hey, it's cold. Oh my God, they actually do. Rain nymphs really do be pulling up to your house telling you that the local area is actually getting upgraded to fiber. And so, would you like double the internet speed for the same price? Just gotta let me in. I'll have a look at your internet box, and I can upgrade you to fiber. Let's get this ball rolling. It says. Let's have a look at the soap sprite. I really want to see the soap sprite. Ooh. God damn. When you say a little name like Sprite, I'm imagining a little funny guy, not a sad squid. This little squid boy, does it masquerade as soap, and then when you squeeze it, it sprays the acid in your eyes that everything seems to have? Let's hear what a soap sprite sounds like. Okay. Soap sprites are a subspecies of sprite that are known for consuming bacteria and harmful microbes. Okay, that's good. They frequently occupy bathrooms. They don't frequently occupy back rooms. They frequently occupy bathrooms, appearing similar to pink bars of soap. In order to feed off the hands that use them, they secrete a suds-like substance that is used to digest their meals. Soap sprites, despite their bacteria-eating lifestyle, are frequently known to spread deadly diseases such as the Fey flu to humans who handle them, making them a serious household hazard. Oh no! I was so pro soap sprite until that last sentence. Soap sprites are easy to remove and dispose of by way of tongs or other grabbing utensils. Identifying a soap sprite can be difficult, so it is recommended to not keep any bars of soap in the household to ensure they can be identified and removed as soon as possible. We're going to have so many stinky callers as we just tell everyone to remove all their soap. If not friend, then why friend-shaped? It's a good argument. Okay, I've had enough of this soap sprite. Okay, it's got to be a sprig tree, right? This lady has got to have a case of a sprig tree. It's got tree in the name. Oh yeah, that's a tree, all right. Is there going to be black goo? Can I see some black goo? Black goo, black goo, black goo. I don't see any black goo mentioned here. Okay, sprig trees are a rapidly growing tree-like organism that takes roots. Oh, that takes root in a human body. Oh no. Oh no. Chat. It takes root in a human body? How much do you bet that the shredded fabric that is on the tree is because someone exploded? They turned into a tree and exploded. It's their clothes. Oh no. Oh, OP, I'm so sorry. Have you been saying that your kid's gone? He's been gone for days now? Oh no. Uh-oh, I've got bad news about your teenage son. I've got some real bad news about your teenage son, Patrice. There is no cure for a sprig tree. The infected individual should be quarantined while any others occupying the household should vacate the premises immediately. Do not touch the infected person or the black substance that leaks from them under any circumstance. Begin looking for a new home and arrange any funeral service as needed for the inflicted individual. Okay. I think we know what Patrice has here. Her son has become a tree, and she needs to move out. She's not going to like that answer. But I think that is the case. Let's real quickly read these last two before we tell her that her son is now a sprig tree. Sprig vines. Sprig vines are rapidly growing vines that are known to quickly consume a house and block off the exits. They often a sign that a spriggan has been provoked. Do we know what a spriggan is? I don't think we've ever seen a spriggan. Sprig vines are not dangerous on their own and can be cut through with common gardening tools. However, their tendency to block exits can create struggles when needing to exit the house in a hurry, such as in cases of floods, fires, or a spriggan in pursuit. Okay, I don't know what a spriggan is. But the fact that it can do a Devil May Cry combat room and just grow vines over all the doors, it's probably not a good thing. Probably not a good thing. Sprig vines will continue to grow so long as the Spriggan has made them... so long as the Spriggan that made them desires it. It is advised to vacate and rehome as soon as possible. And finally, me, the trash gnome. Oh my god, it's a little raccoon. This is just a raccoon. Trash gnomes are a subspecies of gnome with thick brownish grey fur, frog-like eyes, and large gaping mouths. Okay, it's sounding less and less cute as I read. They are known to seek out trash receptacles and burrow inside them for both food and shelter. Homeowners with trash gnomes often report the smell of rotten eggs, finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, and loud crunching sounds at night. Trash gnomes are highly territorial once homed. While their bite is not fatal, it can often lead to inconvenient and painful circumstances, such as the loss of a finger or nose. While attempting to discard trash or remove the trash bag from the receptacle, they are also capable of spreading... Oh no. While attempting to discard trash or remove trash bags from the receptacle. Full stop. They are also capable of spreading deadly diseases to humans, such as rabies or tetanus. To prevent a trash gnome from homing inside your trash, it is recommended to not let trash in the home be idle for more than a day or two, as their noses are highly sensitive to the smell. To remove a trash gnome permanently, it is highly advised to employ our pest removal services. Well, that is good, but Patrice does not have a trash gnome. She's got a sprig tree. Let's let her know. There it is. Sprig tree. I wish you good luck organizing the funeral, Patrice. Good job. Okay, so now we've got a little bit of downtime. We can finally take our lunch break. We can finally rest our eyes from the screen for a goddamn second and actually kick back and relax for a little bit. So I'm going to crack open my drink that I've been saving. And finally, relax. There we go. They actually gave me a lot longer than I thought. I was expecting them to call within like 2 seconds, but they actually gave me more time. Okay, I actually got time to relax. Thank you.
Hey, I called last week about some noises in my house, and after following the instructions you sent me, they still seem to be happening. I already told you guys what was happening, but the short story is that every night I'm hearing clattering noises coming from the kitchen. In the morning, I usually check the kitchen for any signs of droppings or whatever, but the place looks spotless. Can you please tell me what's actually happening so I can get some sleep?
Okay. So, this is an interesting one, because this could be many, many things. Obviously, we've just read the entry for the animation, which describes clattering. However, he mentions the kitchen. There's not much information in this. But he mentions that the kitchen is spotless. And this doesn't mention anything to do with kitchens. Which makes me think that even though there is clattering, it might not be this. Let's have a look. Let's see if there's anything that could be in the kitchen. So he says that it's spotless. So it could be something that cleans. There are a few of these that clean. Like, let's have a look at some hobs. Is there like a kitchen hob? Because, for example, these clean. They clean dishes. They clean other stuff. The common hob. We have already had a caller phone in about the common hob, so I kind of suspect it won't be the common hob. What does it sound like? I mean, that is clattering. That is definitely clattering. And it does clean. It could be a hob. Let's have a look at some other options. It's not this. It isn't a Fey Feast. It's not a fracture because they leave cracks in the walls. The Horde. It's not. I think you would have mentioned if it was the Horde. Not a kobold. Laundry gnome. Okay, no, this is specifically washing machine and missing socks. So that's not this. Any ideas, chat? Hey, Comedy Ja! What are you... I thought you were streaming today. Thank you very much for popping by and being in the chat. Mole? I don't think it's a mole, chat. People do think that it could be a common hob, and that does seem to be the leading, most likely one. What's interesting, though, is that the common hob will usually transform into something more dangerously, which would be a boggart, which we've had before. We had someone who said that they didn't bother doing what the previous person said, so therefore it is very likely that his thing evolved into a boggart. However, he says that the noises are still happening, which makes me think that it hasn't evolved into a boggart. Otherwise, he would be experiencing different things. I mean, I think it's just got to be the common hob. They don't leave poo anywhere, right? No. No. Okay, I think it is just a common hob. The clattering obviously sounds like an animation, but they don't really clean up. They steal things, see? There's missing or stolen household objects, and he doesn't mention anything like that. There's nothing stolen here. So I think it's got to be the common hob. I don't feel good about this. They leave out milk. Well, he says that he did what he says he did the instructions that the previous person said, which would mean that the hob wouldn't have evolved. But it also says here that the hobs don't leave if you leave out the milk. They just chill. They just chill out. So I do think it is the hob. I don't like the common hob, though, as an option, because we have already submitted the common hob, I think. So that feels like, from a game design perspective, they wouldn't have done a second one. Okay, someone says it's an attic gnome. Let's have a look at the attic gnome. Attic gnomes, knocking or something coming from the ceilings, and a surplus of dust. Now, he doesn't mention dust. He says that the kitchen is spotless. So it is not the attic gnome. I'm going to submit the hob. I'm submitting common hob, and unless the chat disagree, I'm going for hob. I think it's his kids. It could be the case. It could have kids living in the drawers. I'm going hob. Go hob or go home. Yeah, I'm doing it. I don't think it's the rubbish gnome, because... Yeah, I don't think it's the rubbish gnome. I'm going... It's not desk hob, because they organize drawers and desks, but he mentions the kitchen. And people generally do not have their desk in their kitchen. So I'm doing this. A pipe hob? All right, let me have a look at a pipe hob. Where's a pipe hob? There it is. Pipe hobs are a subspecies of hob known for making homes inside tube-like structures such as pipes. They're much smaller. They will commonly emerge from their home at night and consume any dirt, grime, or hair in the surrounding areas. They're not a danger. Cause leaks or clogs. I mean, here's the thing. It could be this as well. Now, their sound sounds more like water. Oh, no, that does kind of sound like clattering. It could be that. It could be that. I mean, there are sinks in the kitchen. It could be a pipe hob. No clogs were mentioned. You know what? Yeah, there was so little information that I think we'd be taking a leap of logic to say anything other than common. So I'm common hobbing. There's no leaks, there's no nothing. He literally just mentions noise and cleanliness, which is just a classic common hob issue. I'm submitting it. That is a classic common hob. Okay, let's read out some subs while we wait for the next caller. Cozy Wild subscribed with Prime. Can't remember if I read that out. Then Alex Alia said, I'm making a 3D model of Backseat, but I'm having trouble with the red clothes. Good luck, Alex Alia. Thank you for the 50 bits. One moment, caller. Not Living Forever gave out one community sub. Thank you very much, Not Living Forever. And then Ristams and Drawing Cause I Can redeemed a hydration, and Drawing Cause I Can redeemed a cool hydration. So let me do that. Here's my normal hydration. God, I hope it's not anything urgent. And now here's a cool hydration. And thank you one more time to Alex Alia for another 50 bits saying maybe he's a chef, so that would make the kitchen counter in his desk. I don't think it works like that. I don't think chefs do their work in Microsoft Excel. Okay, let's answer the call. Hello there.
Yes, hi. I recently purchased from your company one of your home security installation services, and not a week later, I'm still getting break-ins. As I mentioned prior, someone has been breaking into the greenhouse and taunting us with their singing. Maybe some insane serial killer, for all we know. All they do is sing at night, but no one in my family feels safe anymore. None of your stupid security alarms even went off.
Okay. I think we all know who this is. This is the sassiest of flowers. What was it called? What was our sassy flower called? False flower? Okay, it's the sassy flower, right? It's gotta be the sassy flower. That's an easy one. False flower. Whoops. There it is. False flower. You, Pamela? I'm afraid you've got, I'm trying to think of a way to work sass into, like, burglar or something. You've got a sassy plant. There's no other way to put it. Let's listen to that singing. One minute. I'm listening to a sassy song. Yes. Hey, Flipper.
I got 2 dumbbells that I bought from you that need a good spit shine. Know what I mean? I mean, these bells have got all kinds of grit, grime, grease. Can't even see my face in them when I'm deadlifting. Know what I mean? I mean, I'm looking at these bells right now here. I'm seeing spit, crud, and juice, and
Hey, who are you? How did you get in? Hey, now easy there. Get away. Get away.
Oh, Flipper. Classic Flipper. I do like this game's version of alternates, who are, like, not necessarily scary. They're just goofy prank callers. Hey there, Flipper here. Got some dumbbells here, which are super grimy. Hello there. Please be Flipper again. Please be Flipper calling back. Ah.
Hello, Supervisor Carroll here. I noticed that you've been experiencing regular, disruptive calls from a false caller with ulterior motives. I've seen to it that this false caller shall no longer be a blight upon me. Keep up the good work, employee.
Much thanking your service, Carol. I doth owe you my life, Carol. Ripper to the Flipper? Sad. Flipper was my favorite caller. If it was all Flipper all the time, I would have been happy with that. Jeez. Flipper?
There's some kind of insect in my house, and I think it may have died. I saw this big, nasty thing fly in through the window, and I haven't been able to find it anywhere, but I think maybe it electrocuted itself somewhere because I can smell this awful burning scent throughout the house. Can someone come find this thing and get it out of my house?
Interesting.
Please hold.
I don't immediately know what that is. A house fire? You know what? We do have an entry for a house fire. Oh no. We've got a network error. Oh, this is not good. It would be funny to tell him he's got a house fire, but I don't know what this is. That's really bad. You can't refresh the page. All of them will be an error. We've got a network error. This is bad because this is one I don't know what it is. And we've got a network error. Lamp sprite. So he saw something fly into his house. And now he smells burning. It's not a housefly. A housefly is just a housefly. We all know what a housefly sounds like. There you go. There's a housefly. I don't think it's a housefly. Could it be a gopher? Man, okay. Honestly, the housefire one seemed like it was a joke, but I can't think of anything better to submit than a housefire. I don't think it's a lamp sprite. Oh no, did they mention burning? Lamp sprite might have mentioned burning because it's right next to a bulb. That feels like something that might have been in this entry. Nah, he would have mentioned this noise. He says he can't find it anywhere. He would have mentioned if he heard crackling. And it's not carbon monoxide, because they are... It's not carbon monoxide, because that is odorless. House fire... You know what? Maybe it could be a house fire, and it could be completely unrelated to the flying thing. Maybe a big old bald eagle flew in through his window, and then coincidentally a house fire happened. They could be unrelated. Everyone is saying it's definitely the lamp sprite. I love how everyone is an absolute expert in cryptids. Everyone is like, it's definitely the lamp sprite. Come on, game. Come on, streamer. This is classic lamp sprite. You know what? Everyone seems so confident. I will trust the chat on the lamp sprite thing, but I really want to say it's a house fire. But what can you do? I clearly have the best of the best. I have the best colleagues in the world. The chat are the pro cryptid spotters. a veritable goblin encyclopedia. Do you find out if you're wrong? You find out if you're wrong at the end of the day, Emmy. So we'll see.
It took my daughter. It took my daughter. She's gone. It wrapped its awful tendrils around her and took her down with it. I saw it with my own eyes. Please, send help. The police won't do anything. Send help.
Okay. I do like how the delivery of this one was like he was awake at 11 p.m. and didn't want to wake up his parents. So instead of being like, it took my daughter! She's gone! It's like, she took my daughter! She's gone! It wrapped its awful tendrils around her! You've got to help me! It's like, it's so funny. I do like when you get a YouTuber and they want to pretend like they're angry, but they don't want to wake up their parents or something. So they'll be like, this game makes me so angry. And like, that's their delivery level. It's so funny. All right, it is this one I do know. Because we accidentally submitted the wrong answer for this earlier on a different entry. Where is it? I've kind of lost it. But there was one of these entries where roots would come up from the floor and suck down children and pets. Yes, fake screaming, classic voice acting rookie mistake. Yeah, it's always very funny when people do that. People they want to communicate that they're screaming, but they don't want to actually scream because it's embarrassing. So they scream like this. It's very funny. What was it called? What was the tendrils in the floor called? Floor roots. There it is. Yeah, there you go. You can even see the tendrils here. Does it say that it? Yeah, human children. I believe it is floor roots. There we go. Sir, you've got 1 minute. Let me first see. What can we do about his daughter being sucked up? There we go. Is it place dolls in the room. By morning, the dolls and roots should be gone. Okay, it seems like you're kind of in trouble there. It seems like your daughter is gone. But at least you can get rid of the roots now. They're probably gone. The good news is the roots are probably gone. So you probably have no further action to take. But your daughter is dead. What happens if you get a wrong answer? Your boss, if you're getting lots of wrong answers, your boss will call up and get very angry at you. And if you get wrong answers, you don't get a bonus gift at the end of the day. So we really want that bonus gift. That's the main incentive. Okay. Final call of the day, question mark?
It stole me. It stole me. I'm not me anymore. It took me. It took me. I can't see myself anymore. I'm gone. Help me. Get me back, please.
Now, this could be that guy's daughter. I know the picture was a small child, but who knows?
Please hold.
Okay, so it took me. I can't see myself. Now, I believe that was mirror nymph. Mirror nymphs are a subspecies of nymph that are known for stealing the likeness of homeowners and passers-by. They are generally small, faceless, and voiceless humanoids, and they carry a large mirror that they beckon others to look into. Homeowners afflicted by mirror nymphs commonly report not being able to recognize their own face. Okay. Affected homeowners can restore their likeness by catching the mirror nymph and breaking its mirror with an iron implement. Okay. Helen, good news. You're probably fine. You've just got to smash that mirror. Okay, I'm feeling pretty confident about that one. What about you, chat? Do you concur? We feeling pretty good about the mirror nymph? Okay, the chat feel pretty confident, as do I. Let's submit. Farewell. Okay, we're not quite done for the day yet, apparently, so maybe one more caller. It does feel like we must be close to the end of the day. Hello there.
I think some homeless or druggies might be in my house because I keep finding used needles, cans, metal scrap, and other such nasty things on my living room carpet. I have children in this house, and this is a very serious hazard to their health. And before you say anything, yes, I already called the police, and they told me to call this number instead. So I assume that you will send over the proper authorities to deal with this matter promptly.
Okay, this feels like the Horde, right? We looked at the Horde, and it was like loads of trash will appear in your house. The Horde. Okay, does this say like needles? Yeah, used syringes, rusty metal. Yep. Okay, it's the Horde. It is a miraculous magical pile of trash that will appear in your house. What do you need to do about this? Let me just see. Once introduced to a home, the Horde will continue to gather and hoard their treasures indefinitely. It is advised to sell one's home at the first sign of the Horde's presence to make the relocation process go over more smoothly. God, imagine buying a house and it's got this in it. And you don't know. Okay. Well, I'm afraid you didn't keep your house tidy enough, and now the Now the Horde has got its eye on you, and it's gonna just keep getting more and more trash filled, and you can't stop it. Soz, submit. Womp womp. That's what you get for not cleaning up your pizza boxes. Wow, we're still not done. The horse. Careful of the horse. Peter, the Horde is here. Wow, it started as Lois, and then turned into like a wise guy like 1920s mafia guy. Peter, the Horde is here.
Yeah, is there some kind of home security camera I can purchase from you guys? For the last few nights, we haven't gotten any sleep thanks to some punks outside with flashlights or something. Someone keeps flashing these bright lights through our windows at night, but I haven't been able to see who's doing it. I want to catch them on camera so I can finally bust these stupid teens for all they're worth.
Okay, you've got a case of teenagers. I don't think there's any cryptids here. I think you've just got teenagers. All right, who could it be? There's a bunch of gnomes and hobs that feel like that's the sort of stuff they would get up to. A night gnome, for example. Okay, so we've already had this one. It isn't this guy. Because he doesn't shine bright lights in. Yeah. So it's not that. What about a night wisp? Oh, this looks good. Night wisps are a subspecies of wisp that form bright floating lights. They are known to hover outside windows at night. It does mention that they whisper promises of wealth and good fortune, which he hasn't mentioned. But that feels like that could be it, right? Yeah. Yeah, if we got the wrong answer for this, then it's possible he would phone back up and say that he's invested all of his money into I don't know, Plink coin. But for now, as long as we tell him not to listen to their promises of wealth, it's probably fine. Nightwisp. Does the chat agree? What's Plink? If someone in the chat can has any sort of emotes with Plink, I don't think I have it on Better TV, but it's that cat with massive eyes that does a blink. Invest in Goblin coin. I swear to God, the squeeze is coming. Invest in the goblin coin. We'll have infinite money next week. There you go. There's a plink emote. You'll love to see it. Okay, Night Wisp. Okay, still more callers. Interesting. I really need to read out some more bits and subs and stuff. But I guess I'll wait for this caller to get off the line. And then I'll do it. Job not... Oh, God damn. I was going to say job not done yet. Because the day just ends. When you've done the final caller, the day just ends. Wisp. Uh-oh.
I feel like maybe I should step through it.
Have you been carrying some spices around, Patty?
I think I need to go inside. The wind feels so nice.
See, this is what you get when you have too much tarragon.
Please hold.
Okay, I think it might not actually be the labyrinth, because she mentions nature sounds and nature stuff. So I think it's got to be something else. I think there was like a portal. Yeah, there you go. Portals are door-shaped openings to outdoor locations. Yep, okay. So I think it's the portal, but before we submit portal, let's read some subs and bits. So, we have the Blue Honey Bees, who redeemed a hydration. I will hydrate right now. Thank you very much. Then we have a 145 bits, a very specific amount of bits from Maisie Moose saying, loving my first stream. I'm glad you are. Flair0777, subscribed with Prime for the first time ever. Thank you very much, Flair. I hope you enjoy the emotes. I hope you enjoy the no adverts. Then Fimble gave out 3 community subs. Thank you very much, Fimble. I hope someone bought the sub who is in chat currently. You'll love to see that. And then Azara FT redeemed a cool hydration. So let me put on my cool glasses and then hydrate again. Then the Black Cat gave out 5 community subs. Thank you very much, the Black Cat 243, for the 5 community subs. Let me know if you're in chat and you got the sub from Black Cat or Thimble. And thank you, Dust Revim, for the 100 bits and the doot. Okay, let's submit Portal. I'm afraid you've got yourself 2008's critically acclaimed puzzle game Portal. There is no cure. Is it 2008? I just pulled that out of my bum. I don't know if that is the actual year Portal came out. Feels like that general time zone. Okay. Final caller for realsies.
This might, sound strange, but I think there's some kind of, squid or something in my bathroom.
Uh-oh.
I went into the
Here we go.
bathroom in the middle of the night last night, and I could see something slithering near the sink.
It's our friend-shaped friend.
Little tentacles or, tendrils or, whatever. But when I turned on the lights, nothing was there. I checked under the towel, under, that little soap thing and everything, but I know it's somewhere. It's too freaking big to have gone down the drain. So in here.
Okay, I think this could be our soap sprite. I think this could be our little boy. I think it could be the evil soap. I really like the voice actor for Jules. That felt quite natural. Pretty good stuff. I think it's probably the soap sprite. Although the fact that it mentions soap almost feels like that's a trick. Because she only says she looked under the soap thing. I feel like the fact that there's soap mentioned feels like it's a trick to get you to say Soap Sprite. But that feels like the most likely thing it could be. So I'm probably going to submit it. I mean, it looks like a squid. I'm doing it. I'm submitting the Soap Sprite. There it is. Okay, chat, anyone? Some people saying, oh, toilet hob. I'll tell you what, I will look at the toilet hob just to check. Does this look like a squid? Okay, false faces, 2 separate clumps of wispy hair. No. I mean, the wisps could maybe be misinterpreted as legs, but there's nothing about that feels like it's this cool. Other than the placement in the bathroom. So I'm going to go for Soap Sprite. There we go. Submit. Okay, still not done. Oh, we did it! Oh my god. 100%. Employee of the ever. Absolutely smashed it. Incredible. I can't believe that the common hob was correct. I had such bad vibes about the common hob call, but no, I was totally correct. Let's go. I can't wait to see what my gift is during my next email session. What do I get for this glorious 100% accuracy? Chivo. Okay. Oh, we've got a new movie. First, let's check my emails. Okay. Congratulations, employee. Your high accuracy has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for hag hide, sourced cruelty-free from the perished and treated with our flower-scented formula. These are the best quality hag hides you will find. This month only, we'll even throw in an iron wall mount free of charge. Let the whispers keep your bed safe. No, let your whispers keep the bed the safe haven it should be. Sleep easier, sleep safer. To receive your discount, simply type the following code during your online checkout. Haglin for deals. Keep up the great work, employee. Wow, we can get a hag hide for only $770.99. What happened to Mike? Hello. If you are receiving this email, it's because you have been emailed by this address before. The employee this address is registered to is no longer employed here at Home Safety Hotline as of tomorrow. As of tomorrow, this address will be shut down and no longer able to send or receive email messages. If you still need support from HSH, please email support. Thank you, the Home Safety Hotline. Okay, well, it looks like Mike has parted ways with the company. Honestly, his email etiquette was not great. I am not surprised. Okay. So, it's time. Do you reckon that Mike was the mystery caller? That Mike was our good buddy Flipper? Maybe they're the same person. Okay. Let's open up Thunder Peak and have a nice little watch. I'm going to have some water while this happens. Let me pump up the game volume a little bit. There we go. That is a big mountain. Now, I don't know if this is the Home Safety Hotline's jurisdiction. How many people have made Thunder Mountain their home? Thunder Peak their home? This is definitively not the home. Okay, make sure to bring your hiking boots, chat. Your water bottle. Your water bottle for the Americans. Your iron sword. Or iron sword, if you're American. Your climbing gloves. And if you don't have access to all these materials, be sure to consult one of the Thunder Peak Park guides before embarking. This is long, huh? This is way longer than the other tapes. Thunder Peak is a straightforward but steep trail, consisting mostly of switchbacks leading through a natural cave, and finally a short climb up to the pristine peak. Pace yourself as you progress. This both conserves energy and helps you appreciate the scenery around you. This has got to be real, right? Like, that would be kind of hard to do in CGI, I feel like. When you see red and... Can you skim? What did that say? What's behind the rocks? Since the early 1900s, something cave system has been a favorite place for people to visit. As a result, the caves have been equipped with electric something. Smooth cracks of flow. This feels like a real sign. Yeah, this doesn't feel like there's anything Home Safety Hotline-ish about this sign. When you see red and yellow lines, that means you're in a high rockfall area. Travel with caution. Ah! Once you've entered the quiet zone, remain completely silent. Thank you to the last Jotun 001 for the 1 community sub. I'm sorry, I got him killed. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, hiker. Once you exit the cave, put on your boots and gloves for the final climb to the peak. You've made it! Now enjoy the view. And I only got 1 hiker killed. What a professional. Okay, let's clock in. Saturday. I'm so glad I turned the volume down again for that. I forgot how loud that login screen is. Also, thank you T.S. Oakley for subscribing with Prime. That is your first ever sub to the channel. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy the emotes. And Alex Alia cheered 50 bits saying, I've been hearing voices at night that I should donate bits to BS to become rich. My cleverly deployed cryptids doing good work.
Hark, employee. Lend thine ear once more. Supervisor Carroll here again. I've updated thy permissions to grant thee access to all relevant household hazard information. Continue thy labors, employee. Soon thy time in the soil arriveth. Prepare thy body.
I tell you what, this company, they need to lay off the gimmicks. The fact that she phones up and she's like, Hark, employee, lend thine ears once more. Supervisor Carol here. It's like, come on, Carol, give it a rest. We're just trying to get through the day. I don't need this. I don't need you to add this to my emotional labor. Just speak normally, Carol. Okay, chat, have you been preparing thy bodies for your time in the soil? The time rapidly approaches. Okay, we've got a few more new entries. We're probably just going to wait for the first caller, and then we'll start reading the entries. Sweet Mouse VTuber is not prepared. Get that body prepared quick. Why you dilly-dallying? The time in the soil approaches. Get that body prepped ASAP.
Some kind of animal has gotten into my cellar. I know it's down there because I can hear it flapping around sometimes when the house is quiet. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because I think it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles on the floor. Stupid thing is probably getting loaded.
Okay. I know it's down there because I can hear flapping and stuff. Tell me what to do to get rid of this thing because it's getting into all my Pinot Noirs and Chardonnays. I found a whole bunch of broken bottles. Okay, was there like a wine one? There is a wine sprite. Subspecies of sprite known for consuming wine. They are small, large-eyed winged creatures with translucent skin that often appear red when feeding. They have long thingamajig. They're infested with rice, broken glasses in their wine. Not dangerous. They spread diseases. I mean, I don't know if these guys flap. She specifically said she heard flapping. These don't seem like very flappy guys. But this does enjoy partaking the wine. Wings? Does it say wings? Let me see. Oh yeah, winged creatures. It does say wings. So that would indeed back up the flapping. So we've got our match. We know it's a wine sprite. But Average We Enjoy is saying enter thy promo code. Enter thy promo code. Cold? Enter thy promo code. Your time with the deals approaches. So this is our match, but let's just read our new entries before then. I think we've got everything. Yeah, there are no more redacted entries. So we've unlocked everything, which tells me that Sunday will probably be some sort of ultimate test where maybe their network is down constantly and we need to just remember everything. So that'll be fun. But for now, let's click on Autumn Vines. And before I read this out, I'm going to be right back. Because my water has ran out, and I do want some more water. So give me just 1 second, chat. I will be right back as I go grab some water. See you soon. Hello, hello. I'm back. Okay. So, what are people believing in? I see some people saying, I believe. What was the bet? What were people speculating on? Did you fall through the floor? No, I had to deal with a sink hob. It was making it difficult to get the water refilled. But I overcame. I had my saucer of milk prepared so I could lure it away and get the water I needed. Okay, next up, let's read some subs and stuff. I've read out T.S. Oakley and the Last Jotun. We've got Julie LaFolle, who resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. That is now 8 months, saying, love the cozy streams you provide us and a cozy BS. Well, thank you very much for stopping by. It definitely helps. And Flying Gabriella has reached a 7-stream streak. Congrats. Congrats. Yeah, poor Brittany. We already know the solution to Brittany's problem, but we're just keeping her waiting. She'll be fine, right? All that's going to happen is her prized wine will be gobbled up. So I think there's no huge rush. We can let the Hoblin enjoy the wine. Also, I don't know if you can tell, I've got kind of like a blocked nose at the moment. So if you hear me say anything and then I kind of sound a little bit sick, that's why. But let's push on for the sake of the customers. I couldn't call in sick to work. We've got goblins to get. Okay. Autumn vines. Autumn vines are vines with orange or red leaves that are known to slowly grow over a house, frequently occurring during the fall. Homeowners with autumn vines are often report feeling dizzy, lightheaded, or blissful. The pheromones autumn vines release in the air, while not toxic, can often cause household accidents thanks to their blissful, dizzying effects. To remove autumn vines from a household, locate where the initial growth is coming from by inspecting the soil around the home for an extended red parent vine. Pull this vine out of the roots and burn it. Prevent autumn vine growth by making regular offerings of insects or meat substances to the ones beneath the soil. Okay, what does an autumn vine sound like? I honestly wouldn't expect this to have much sound. Okay, it kind of sounds like a boiling kettle. If anyone says I can hear my kettle boiling, but my kettle isn't boiling, but also I feel great, then we know it is autumn vines. Okay, what about a bed hag? Oh my god. Bed hag. This feels like this is prime for some boomer humor. There she is. What does a bed hag sound like? Is it going to be like cackling? Is it going to be like... Bed hag is what I call my... Exactly, there you go, Dustin Revin. Bring back the boomer humor. I hate my wife, lol. Never gets old. I think she needs, I think she should have called in sick to work as well. She definitely needs to look into that. She should get a doctor, I think. Bed hags are large humanoid creatures with an elderly, woman-like appearance. They are known to dwell beneath beds, hammocks, and other suspended sleeping apparatus. Homeowners infested with bed hags will sometimes report croaking or wheezing sounds at night, or the feeling of a heavy weight on their chest. Okay, how much do you bet someone will say something like, do you have any cold medicine? Because whenever I'm with my wife, she snores and wheezes all night. She says that she feels fine, but she's clearly not well, and it'll be a bed hag. That feels like that is what a call we're gonna get. Bed hags are not dangerous to most healthy human adults, but small children and humans suffering from breathing problems. Oh god, it's coming for me, chat. The bed hag, it's coming for me! I'm fine. I'm fine. May be adversely affected by their presence. Bed hags are known to steal the breath of their sleeping subjects at night, causing a shortness of breath and sometimes sleep paralysis. The asthma hag, indeed. Bed hags can in fact be beneficial to a home, as their presence can frighten off other pests such as various insects or mice. In the cases where a bed hag is undesirable, it is advised to utilize the pest removal service. Yeah, that's right. If you've ever find that your home has mice, all you need is a giant humanoid witch that will steal your breath at night. Really, the best solution to get rid of mice. What about a Dorcha? What in the world am I even looking at? Dorcha is the one who delivers. Homeowners experiencing Dorcha commonly report feelings of immense dread and the sensation of being followed or pursued. They may also experience visions of a great lurking shadow. Dorcha will deliver that which it seeks. There is no coming back from deliverance. Dorcha is otherwise harmless to humans. It does not seek. To be sought by Dorcha is to be found by Dorcha. If you or a loved one are sought by Dorcha, it is advised to grieve and find peace through acceptance. My Deliveroo is here. Is it Dorcha? Dorcha is the one who delivers. Be careful, Wolf Animatronic. Be careful. One moment. Yeah, imagine you order a double cheeseburger from McDonald's for delivery, and it says your rider is here. Your rider is Dorcha. Oh no! Please! Keep the cheeseburger! Please! Okay, we know all about Dorcha now. I really want to see, where's the Spriggan? Oh man, I cannot wait to read about the Spriggan. Okay, let's hurry up. Leprechaun. Oh my god. I love these little guys. These lovely little weird guys. They're so cool. Leprechauns are small humanoids covered in long brown hair that are known for consuming common household valuables such as jewelry, silverware, and other precious metals. In addition to being a household nuisance, leprechauns' appetite for the precious metals can also cause long-term damage to heaters, furnaces, and other common appliances if they are not properly protected. Additionally, leprechauns can occasionally cause direct harm to humans in cases where homeowners have metallic medical implants such as braces, crowns, or joint replacements. Oh my god. Imagine you've got a metal hip and you wake up and there's a leprechaun eating your hip. Oh good. Leprechauns will move to other feeding grounds on their own once they run out of the desired food, but more proactive means of removal require physical capture. If immediate removal is desired, it is recommended to utilize our pest control removal services. What does a leprechaun sound like? Good to know. Little guy. What a little guy. What about a neighbor's doorway? Okay. Neighbors' doorways are a door frame-like structure that can often appear in basements or cellars. They are known to cause confusion if stepped through, as well as parallelism. Parallelism? Neighbors' doorways do not cause any direct harm to humans, but if stepped through, the resulting parallelism will often result in unwanted household activity, such as altered behavior or perceived missing memories in the human who comes through the other side. The human who comes through the other side makes it sound like you go in and someone else comes out, but like you're not aware that a swap has happened. Neighbors' doorways are tricky to remove without accidentally putting one's body through them and potentially triggering the parallel activity. It is advised to utilize Home Safety Hotline's doorway removal services. One can prevent neighbors' doorways from occurring by practicing mindfulness and not letting one's mind wander towards wishing for alternate life paths. Interesting. So it is like a doorway to a parallel dimension, and if you walk through, the parallel you will also walk through, and so you will be replaced by a parallel you. But you will also replace them, I guess? Interesting. Puka! Oh my god! More Puka. I can't believe the game held back on Puka until now. This should have been in day one. Puka should have been on the case of the game. This should have been the box art. The Home Safety Hotline. What does Puka sound like? Sounds like a dog. Yep, that's a dog. Best boy. Why is it standing? What, are you the standing police? Puka can't stand? Can't stand you. There. Got him. Got him. Pukas are shapeless creatures that commonly inhabit homes in the shape and likeness of a household pet. They are known for their tendency to replace common pets such as dogs or cats and live in their place to watch homeowners eat and sleep. Homeowners with pukas frequently report unusual or frightening pet behavior. Pukas are relatively harmless to humans, but the discarded bodies of household pets they leave behind can, over time, create other pests and disease hazards within the home. Foul smell signifies decay, and the discarded body should be found and removed immediately. Pukas can be encouraged to leave a home by not drawing attention to their activities. Pukas thrive on the attention they receive from frightened homeowners, so refrain from screaming or yelling when surprised by them. Make attempts to ignore their presence whenever possible. So that is really funny. So these things thrive on attention. So basically what happens is it will replace your dog, and then when you walk into the room, it will just be stood up like this, looking at you, deliberately to jump scare you. And then when you go, "Oh, Jesus Christ!" it goes, "Weh, weh, another win. Another win for Puka." Love it. Puka will just, scare you, maybe like give you a mild cardiac arrest, and then it will be like, "It's a social experiment, bro. It's just a social experiment, bro." And then it will get 1 million views, and it will feel pretty good about itself. What about a reanimation? Ooh, a zombo. Reanimations are any deceased remains of living creatures capable of moving on their own. Homeowners with reanimations commonly report foul smells, soil being tracked inside the home, and large holes in the ground appearing near or around the home. Reanimations are capable of spreading a wide variety of dangerous diseases and parasites deadly to humans, so close proximity or contact should be avoided at all costs. They are also commonly used to inflict direct violence against homeowners, commonly used. So people can intentionally release a reanimation on somebody else. They're commonly used to inflict direct violence against homeowners and are incredibly adept at hiding and waiting for vulnerable moments. Solution. Reanimation's pursuit is slow but relentless, so relocation is not necessary or advisable. It is advised to contact any friends, neighbors, or strangers the homeowner may have recently slighted and make peace and bargain. Okay, so yes, this is basically your revenge zombie. This is your classic revenge zombie. If you maybe were lining up at Starbucks and you realized that you accidentally cut in front of someone who was standing there, you thought they were just like looking at the cakes, but actually they were queuing. And so when you went up to the counter, you actually cut in front of them. They're going to send a zombie at you. So that's something you've got to make peace with. Next up, the Spriggan. I'm so hyped to see what a Spriggan looks like. Okay. So, the Spriggan can grow vines in front of doors to stop you escaping. So I'm guessing the Spriggan is going to be a leafy boy, a vine-based boy. Let's have a look. What does a Spriggan look like? I'm struggling to see the Spriggan. Small green humanoids with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. Do I see a small green humanoid? Maybe this? I don't really see the Spriggan in question. It may be camouflaged between the trees. Hello, Gamer Boss Doggo. Welcome to your first ever stream. In the chair? Honestly, I barely even see a chair. Here? These little bits? I don't know about that. Anyway, let's listen to what a Spriggan sounds like. Okay, pretty generic. Generic little goblin sound. A little bit crunchy. You're right, it is a little bit crunchy. Astral Spriggan. He's got to play security breach and grow vines around the door to make sure you have to watch and cannot escape. Spriggans are small green humanoids with leaf-like coatings on their bodies. They are seen rarely in households and reside primarily inside trees. They are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked. However, no, they are known to act violently upon homeowners when provoked. However, homeowners affected by Spriggans commonly report rapid vine growth and in and around their homes, and feeling that the trees are watching them. Brittany is still on hold. Yes, Brittany is still on hold while we got some water. We read out subscriptions. We read a whole wiki's worth of information. But it's fine. The only thing that's going to happen is she's going to lose more wine. And honestly, the sort of person who has a wine collection in their home, I'm not saying they have it coming, but worse things can happen. Spriggans are incredibly dangerous to humans when provoked, and physical contact with one will result in the growth of a sprig tree. So what you're telling me is that that lady's son was very rude to a Spriggan, so the Spriggan made him a tree. Good to get the full lore. Spriggans cannot be persuaded to leave the home once provoked. However, one can take precautions to prevent provoking a Spriggan. Refrain from removing trees, flowers, or weeds from your property. Do not ever kill or hunt wildlife within the view of your home. Do not eat any wild fruit or vegetables that may grow on your property. Consider making offers of water each night, left in a clean dish on your porch. Imagine that teenage son just like ate an apple, and then the Spriggan treed him. Get treed, idiot. Okay. And only two more. A troll. Okay, good to see. Good to see a little troll. 12-foot tall creatures that are normally not seen in the home. However, during the winter, they will deflate their bodies in order to fit inside homes and steal warm materials such as blankets or articles of clothing. Homeowners infested with the troll will frequently report missing clothes or claim to hear the shrill sounds of air escaping in the middle of the night. Oh my god. These 12-foot tall giants deflate themselves like a sad party balloon in order to steal your undies. You'll love to see it. Trolls are very dangerous to humans when they are startled, thanks to their ability to inflate their bodies to their full height of 12 feet in a matter of seconds. Their skin, despite its flexibility, is incredibly durable and will smash through the ceilings of most homes when fully inflated. causing property damage and injury to anyone in the vicinity. Do not ever approach a troll. Good life advice. An active troll will leave by morning once it has secured its bounty. It is recommended to install repelling fixtures such as UV lights to prevent future break-ins. Good to know. And finally, the final entry. The final bit of juicy cryptid lore, the Warlock Remnant. Oh wow, look at that dude. That is pretty cool. Okay, if this is the final piece of art, I will conclusively say that I really like this game's art. I really think that they nailed the pictures. That they don't always look photorealistic. But I do really like the art in this game. It's got a real vibe, and I think that this one looks pretty cool. Will you hear the whistling fungi? Where is that? Whistling fungi. Okay, here we go. I would say that is a whole choir rather than a whistle. That thing has synth. That thing has orchestration. Very impressive. Anyway, Warlock Remnant. Warlock Remnants are a residual presence often left behind by former warlocks, most commonly inhabiting older households, castles, or underground dwellings. Homeowners experiencing Warlock Remnants often report objects moving on their own, the sound of hostile warning whispers, or sighting bearded figures in reflective surfaces. Danger! Warlock Remnants, with their hostile presence, are mere echoes of their former selves and are generally harmless. Their ability to manipulate small household objects can prove hazardous to less cautious homeowners, however. Oh my god, the remnant of the once mighty warlock Modnar can leave Lego out on the floor, which will really hurt if you step on it. So be warned. Homeowners can purge the remnant from their homes with the use of a Sealy stone, but the journey to retrieve one of these is both long and perilous, and not recommended. If a warlock remnant proves sufficiently hazardous or inconvenient, it is highly recommended for homeowners to simply relocate. Okay, so that's everything, but we already know what Brittany is experiencing. That's a wine sprite. Now, no more reading. Let's press on. Let's solve these people's problems super fast. Okay, here we go.
So, I think something may have died inside my desk. It stinks to high heavens, and something is leaking out of it. I have to lock the door to my office since my kids are overly curious about the smell, so I need to know what to do about this as soon as possible.
Okay. Now, wasn't there something called like a desk growth or something? There was something where like desks would have red stuff coming out of them. Where was that? I remember seeing something about that. Let me see if it says that smells. What was that called? Oh god, I really, really hope the network isn't down. Wood secretions. Viscous liquid. Wood has been mistreated. Sticky pooling bullet. Does it smell though? Okay. Wood secretions can be deadly to humans, causing rapid translation of flesh if ingested. Keep animals and human children away from the secretions, as its foul odor will be interpreted as sweet, candy-like smell. Okay, it's wood secretions. Easy. Easy, Ruth. Give me a challenge. This is amateur stuff. Amateur hour. Easy peasy. Bat. Easy game, easy life. Easiest job I've ever had. Hello?
I think there's someone watching me. Outside, something is moving around in the trees, and I can never get a good look at them, but I know they're out there. I've seen their eyes. I don't know who they are, but the police were no help. They just asked me stupid questions like if I mowed my lawn recently or if I ate fruit in public or something, and told me to call you.
Okay.
Hoping you'll be more helpful.
Okay. Mowing lawn, eating fruit.
Please hold.
This is the Spriggan. Finally. The Astral Spriggan. I could say it could be the delivery thing that makes you paranoid, but I think the police asking about if they've eaten fruit, it's gotta be the Spriggan, right? It's the mole, actually. I mean, it could be a mole moving around in the trees, but I think it is the Spriggan. Spriggan. I'm afraid you ate too much fruit. I'm afraid you hunted too many deer. You've annoyed a Spriggan. It says it feels like the trees are watching you. That is very true. And Howard did sound like they thought the trees were watching them. Hello.
My brother told me to call this number, but I don't know why. Things have never been better around here.
Uh-oh.
My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move. The way they grow around the house like a warm embrace. Things are good here, brother. Things are good. Would you tell my brother that things are good?
Hello, I'm a British person. I'm a real British person. Brother, why do you say you don't like the way things are, brother? Everything is fine, brother.
Please hold.
Okay, I don't know why. Things have never been better here. My brother says he doesn't like the way the leaves move, the way they grow around the house. Oh, okay. That's your autumn vines, right? They're growing around the house, and she's clearly thinks everything is amazing. Yes. Yes, this is a case of autumn vines. Maybe autumn vines also turns you into like a Victorian orphan child. Maybe that's a symptom that they didn't put on the listing here. Maybe they left that bit off. Please, sir, may I have some Sorry, Jack, I was trying to read out your message and I laughed. Please, sir, may I have some pheromones?
Hi. Do you know how I got here? I'm not where I should be. Please, I was told that you could help me. My family. They aren't my family. I don't know what's happened. Please tell me how to get back to my family.
Now, Jill,
Please hold.
have you been messing around with some doors? Some neighbor doors? Did you see a big suspicious doorway and decided it would be fun to go a little bit through it? That's your error. That's a classic neighbor doorway. I'm afraid you're a parallel you, Jill. Now you will never get back to your correct dimension. And that's on you. You're just going to have to deal with it. Sorry, Jill. Okay, I'm waiting for another network error. Because I feel like I can do these without reading the entries right now. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling pretty warmed up. I'm in the zone. Please be Flipper. Oh, it's Claire.
Hi, yeah, there's this awful smell of rotten eggs coming from my dining room, and when I looked to see what it was, I saw this awful, disgusting pile of crap on my dinner table. It's quite big, too,
Okay.
which has me worried that whatever produced this might still be in the house, because who knows how big this thing is. I mean, my dog can't even lay down something that big.
Okay. So I believe that this... She does mention a dog, which sadly
Please hold.
makes me think it could be the fake pet, and it's the dead body of the dog. But I think it is actually a Fey feast. Where is it? I think it's a Fey feast. Because this looks like the pile of crap, as she says, on the dining table. I think it's a Fey feast. Does it mention pets anywhere here? It doesn't mention pets. You see, her mentioning a dog makes me feel like it's Puka. But the Fey feast just fits so much better. Does it say that it smells? It doesn't say that it smells. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say that it smells. And she mentions egg smell. Okay, let's look at Puka. Let's look at Puka. Unusual pet behavior, no. Just say foul smell. I don't think it's Puka. Garbage? Let's look at the garbage thing. Where's the garbage gnome? Trash gnome. Subspecies of gnomes, blah, 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 blah. Tipped. Okay, this says smell of rotten eggs. Finding large clumps of fur throughout the house, tipped garbage cans, loud crunching. Disgusting pile of crap. Not be fatal. Often leading to inconvenient, painful loss of a finger while attempting to discard trash. Also capable of spreading diseases. It could be this. I mean, this mentions egg. This mentions egg smell. The Fey Feast doesn't say anything about smell. Puka does mention smell. Yeah, but Puka mentions smell. Basically, like, the rotting dead body of the old pet is the smell that Puka mentions. But that isn't what I would say is rotten eggs. Like, dead bodies do not smell like rotten eggs. Not that I would know, of course. But they don't. The dog line is very suspicious. The fact that she just randomly mentions a dog is suspicious. Maybe it's a house fire. You see, so this big pile of stuff on the dining table really sounds like Fey Feast. But then the smell of rotten eggs sounds like a trash gnome. And then the dog sounds like Puka. Let me look at the Horde. Someone has mentioned the Horde. Does the Horde mention a smell of rotten eggs? I don't think so. It says rotten food. But not specifically rotten eggs. Okay, last time Last time we had one like this, we picked the wrong one. Last time it was a 50-50 shot and we picked the wrong one. So are we gonna do it again? Yeah, this says odorless, yeah. Let's have another look at Fey Feast. Various edible food substances, frequently including fire. No, this is just... Damn. It doesn't mention smell at all. I'm gonna go for the garbage boy. I think it's trash gnome. I'm feeling trash gnome. Just because the egg smell is so specific. Yeah? Everyone happy with trash gnome? People are not happy with trash gnome? Okay, the chat is divided. But I think I'm just gonna have to go for it. Do a big animal. Toilet hob? I don't think it's toilet hob. I think you should keep looking. I mean, what else would lay a big old poop on the table? This doesn't mention eggs. I wish you could search by keyword. This doesn't mention egg smell. Trash gnome we've looked at. Tea sprite. No. Seedling? No. Okay, 1 second. Rotten eggs. Disgusting pile of... Okay. I mean, it could maybe be a zombie that's leaving behind stuff, but... And they smell. Kobold. Do they leave stinky poos? No. No. Okay. I think I've got to go with Trash Boy. Yeah, I'm going for Trash Boy. It's a trash gnome. Sent. Fingers crossed it isn't a Fey Feast. Like I say, last time it was a 50-50 shot. Wow, that was quick. Last time it was a 50-50 shot, we picked the wrong one.
Hey, yeah, Ball here. I'm not sure what to do anymore. My kids can't sleep at night. I've been spraying about 50 different kinds of pesticides all over the place, washed and scrubbed all the bed sheets as much as frickin' possible, and every night it's the same story. Bunch of itchy kids with nightmares waking up at 4 a.m. and begging to sleep in Papa's bed. I'm fresh out of ideas.
Okay. Huh. I'm not reading the chat, just so you know.
Please hold.
I read the chat later. Itchy. It's probably not pesticides, because he says that he's tried all that, so it probably isn't something like, you know, just a normal bug. Bedhag doesn't make people itchy, right? Steal their breath, shortness of breath. No, these don't make you itchy. What could make someone itchy? And give nightmares. Nightmares. What about the spider thing? What was the spider thing? The Dream Weaver. Known to weave dreams into reality. Known to cause nearby humans to only dream about everything being covered in webs. They will only move in a household. Blah, 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 blah. Feed off dreams. Increased anxiety. They could trap kids. I mean, that would explain the nightmares. But it wouldn't explain the itchiness. Yeah, no itchy. No itchy. Leprechaun wouldn't work, I don't think. What's a night gnome again? Oh, the peeking ones. Okay. Still not itchy. Still wouldn't be itchy, I don't think. Soap Sprite. No. You see, I don't think it's anything like ticks. Bug warning. I don't think it's anything like ticks because he said he's tried pesticides. Yeah. And it doesn't mention giving nightmares or anything. Not this. Oh man, okay, I'm kind of out of ideas. The Dreamweaver was probably my best bet. Could it be bed bugs? No, because he said pesticides. Yeah, he said he'd tried pesticides. But I don't think it's bed bugs. He said he cleaned the sheets. So it's probably not bed teeth. Okay, I am going to look at the chat because I'm stuck. It might be bed teeth? No, I don't think so because he says nightmares and he says he cleans the sheets. He said he scrubbed the bed sheets as much as possible and it says that to prevent them, you need to wash them. So he has been washing them, so it can't be bed teeth. Bedbug solution. Let's have a look. Developed a resistance to... the majority of common pesticides. Okay. Okay, this doesn't explain the nightmares, but it feels like it could be bedbugs. This could be a 1-2 combo of bedbugs and gigantic spiders. But I think it's bedbugs. The nightmares are definitely still weird. I'm submitting bedbugs. I'm gonna go back to basics. No cryptids here. Just some bedbugs. The giant spider did not mention itchiness. So I'm not gonna go for it. No, it doesn't really seem like the spider... It doesn't seem like the spider actually does any harm. The worst the spider does is make you go to sleep by injecting you with stuff. So I don't think it would actually harm the kids or make them itchy.
Okay, you want to explain to me what the hell is happening? I called last week to ask why my home heater has been having issues, and nothing's changed after following the instructions you sent me. Be quiet. I know your teeth hurt, but Daddy's on the phone right now. Anyway, we're still freezing our butts off over here, so tell me what the hell is happening right now so I can get this fixed properly.
Okay. So, my gut instinct, again, not looking at the chat for now, my gut instinct is this is something that upsets kids, and it is something that makes the house cold.
Please hold.
So what could do that? Torture? Do you make the house cold? And could you be trying to deliver something to this baby? Doesn't seem like it. Do you make the house cold? No. No. False artifact. You don't make stuff cold, do you? No. Okay, I'm going to keep reading some stuff on my own without looking at the chat, and then I will look at the chat. Frozen pipes. I don't think it's frozen pipes. No. Could it be a house fire? Huh. Okay. I mean, it could be a portal again, creating cold drafts. The kid's teeth hurt. The kid's teeth hurts. That's very interesting. Cold teeth. Man, I'm struggling again. Okay, it is time. I'm going to look at the chat. I'm out of ideas. Freezer. Wait, is there such a thing as a freezer hob? No, there's no freezer hob. It's a fracture hob. Okay, people are saying a leprechaun. I mean, if the kid has braces, then that would be true. Ah, it is a leprechaun. It is a leprechaun because it's been munching on the heater, which has broken the heater. Now it's munching on the braces. It is the leprechaun. My man, your metal is being munched. You've got yourself a lepra problem. It's eating your heater. It's eating your kid's teeth. A problem. Okay. Hello. Please be my good friend. Damn it. It's Edward.
Some pranksters may be giving my wife and I a run for our money. Lately, my wife's clothes have started going missing, and at night I keep hearing this strange whoopee cushion type sound.
Hell yeah. Hell yes.
I try to scare the kids off by keeping the porch lights on at night.
It's my troll.
Watch sign, but
it's our inflatable tube, buddy.
Do you have any advice you can send me?
God, this little inflatable chap steals your clothes. Love him.
Please hold.
Love him. You got a troll. Love it. One of my faves. Okay, before I click OK, Oh no, this won't delay it, will it? Because I got a call before and it was just underneath this. Okay, let's take the call first. Then I will read out more subs and stuff. There we go.
Hello, I saw your commercial and I thought I would call just in case you might know what's going on. I was recently putting on my kettle for a bit of afternoon Earl Grey when I heard this awful buzzing sound coming from the cupboard. I looked around inside, but I couldn't find anything but a few loose tea leaves. I'm quite concerned about the hornets and the bees and the like because I'm quite allergic to their stings, you know. So I just wanted to know if there's anything I should be worried about right now. My hearing isn't what it used to be, after all.
Okay. So, I'll look at the T-hob. There is such a thing as a T-hob. I will look at the T-hob in a bit. Let's just bring the page up. A T-sprite. Okay, it's not working. So I think I've just got to go for a T-sprite. I'm not going to get anything better. There we go. But first, let's read out some subs and stuff. So I'm unsure exactly where I left off, but I know that Jajak redeemed a hydration check, so I will do that now. Then the Black Cat redeemed a hydration check, which I will do now. Then Garlic Bread Rat gave out 1 community sub. Thank you very much, Garlic Bread Rat, for the community sub. Very much appreciated. Alex Alia then shared 50 bits saying, how does Home Safety Hotline remove these dangerous things? They're the professionals, what can I say? Maybe they go in with a comical big net. Then hydration, another hydration from Vermori. Thank you. I've hydrated. And then Caramel Flynn cheered 145 bits. Another 145 bits. What is that number? TY for saying something like bug warning. Even if I'm lurking, it means a lot to have a warning for the image if I happen to be looking. Yeah. There's been a few bug warnings. Hopefully not many more. But I guess I will say bug warning if I'm clicking on a bug. And thank you, Puppy Cam, for gifting 1 sub to Freddy Fazbear.
Gregory, I got a gifted sub.
Thank you very much. I'm sure he appreciates it. Okay, T-Sprite. Okay. Okay, the network error is still networking.
Hi, we need some medical help. I'm not exactly sure what to say since I talked to our family practitioner already, but he said to call here, so we've been having some trouble sleeping. I thought it was just me, but
Breathing.
my husband and I started feeling shortness of breath.
Okay, okay.
For our house since our kids all have asthma.
Oh, the kids have asthma, huh?
Severe allergies. We tried washing all the bed sheets in the house, but that didn't really help much. Thankfully, the kids haven't had any issues yet, so could you help us out sooner rather than later?
Okay, so this one feels like this is a high stakes one. Is the network still down? Oh my god, the network is still down. That's very, very funny. So if you get this one wrong, then the bed hag will move on to the kids and kill them. So you better hope that you get this one correct. Otherwise, you're gonna kill them kids. And we don't want that. There we go. Imagine if I accidentally clicked bed bugs instead of bed hag. And I just sentenced those kids to death by not paying attention. But no. Kids are safe. there.
So, I've been hearing this weird sound coming from the walls. Not exactly sure what it is, but I've been having a hard time sleeping at night because of this sound.
We know this, I think. The whistling fungus.
It's been non-stop lately. I've replaced all of my smoke detector batteries and everything, but I cannot figure out.
Yeah, I
where
don't
the
think it's your
sound
smoke
is coming
detector,
from.
Carla. I think we can rule out it being your smoke detector. I think that is our favorite orchestral mushrooms, the whistling fungi. Right? Yeah, for sure. Nice. Easy peasy. Easiest game I've ever played. Easiest game of my life. Yeah, imagine replying, no, it is your smoke detector. You were just doing it wrong. Check again. It is your smoke detector. Hello, Claire.
The pile keeps growing. Tell me how to get rid of it. The instructions you sent didn't work and smells so foul. I'm hearing angry voices coming from the walls. They keep telling me to eat it. Please, I don't want to eat it. Don't make me eat.
Okay, it was a Fae feast, chat. Bad news, it was a Fae feast. It was a Fae feast. That's very funny. Sorry, Claire. Sorry, Claire. You're gonna have to eat it, I'm afraid. Whoopsie daisy.
Hello? Can you help me? There's this terrible smell in my house, and I can't figure out where on earth it's coming from. I think it's upsetting my puppy Meatball, too. He's really been acting up lately. I can hardly blame him. It smells so terribly rotten. Please, can you help?
What has he been up to? What has Meatball been up to? Gotta say, I like the name Meatball.
Hold.
I think you'll find it was very appropriate. Has Meatball been standing on two legs lately? That's a puka. I'm happy to say, because good news and bad news. The bad news is your dog is now literally a meatball. The good news is you've got a new dog, and it can do all sorts of cool tricks. Yes! It's your boy Flipper here. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe for your boy Flipper. Hell yeah. Ooh, 92.3%. So that means that the Fae Feast was the only one we got wrong. And so even though someone died because of us, we will still get our gift tomorrow. So a pretty successful day at work. Hell yeah. We don't know if the Fae Feast killed her. That's very true. She may have... What the heck is this? Entry browser. I see. Okay. I mean, this would have been really good to have, like, sooner. But I think my theory was correct. I think our final day, we're going to not be able to see this. I think this is our research time to relearn all of the entries, and then we've just got to go without being able to see them. I'm feeling lucky. I don't think I need to study. I'm feeling pretty lucky. How much are you getting paid for this job? Let me show you. I am getting something better than money. I'm getting a glamour stone. Ooh, So, for the low, low price of only $1,299, I can get my very own Glamour Stone. Wham, glam, thank you, ma'am. Even better than a salary. Congratulations, employee. Your accuracy rate was awarded to you. Has awarded you today's daily coupon. Today's daily coupon is for Glamour Stone. Whether you're simply too tired to concentrate or if you just want to look your best without the stress, our Glamour Stones are here to put you at ease. With our patented protective seal, our Glamour Stones have a 99.9% reliability rating. To receive your discount, simply type the following code on your online checkout. Wham glam, thank you, ma'am. Keep up the great work, employee. And we've got an email from HSH Corporate saying, we're happy to report that we are most pleased with your labours and are currently making all the necessary preparations for your impending dissension. Assuming you pass the trial, the soil is fertile. Keep up the good work, and thanks for working through the weekend. Anything for my corporate overlords. Okay, I guess there's nothing else to do. I would recommend trying to remember everything. Okay, 1 second. Can I go up and down? I can't. Raccoon. Okay, we've got everything we need, I think. The final day, the trick of the final day is that everything is raccoon. Let's log in. Sunday. Okay, let's clock in. Thy trial hath begun. Carol? We are many. We are above. We are followers of our queen. What are we?
Please hold.
That is a bee. You be a bee. Showcase thy knowledge. I'm willing to showcase it when you are, game. Give me the opportunity. I will do it. I'll do it. I'll do it, game. I'm ready. Oh, Jesus Christ. I am not living, yet I clatter. I am small, I am weak. I serve my purpose. Okay, that is an animation.
Please hold.
It's already selected. I don't even need to do anything. It's raccoon. Could be raccoon. Forge ahead. I'm so ready to forge ahead, game. Just say the word, and I will forge. I am the beggar. I am the encroacher of the dry. I am friends to the water of the sky. Ah, I know this guy. This is the one who wants to be let in during the rain. What was he called? A rain nymph. My good sir, you are a rain nymph. Really wants to be let in. Like a... I was gonna say, like a soggy Eric Andre. Oh god, they keep coming. I am the harbinger of death. I am the bringer of pestilence. I am forever the nuisance. What am I? Okay. My mind was going to be the deliverer, but harbinger of death, bringer of pestilence, forever the nuisance. So, death, disgusting, and annoying. I don't think it's the zombie. I don't think it's the zombie. I'm not looking at chat. I want to try and figure this out. Harbinger of death, bringer of pestilence.
Please hold.
Okay, let's have a look. Press on, employee. Okay. Harbinger of death, pestilence. Forever the nuisance. See, the horde, obviously, is filth and is an eternal nuisance, so you can't get rid of it. But is it a harbinger of death? I don't think so. So I don't think it's the horde. Fey flu? Maybe? Dorcha is the one that is the harbinger of death, I feel. But pestilence? I don't think so. There was nothing dirty about Dorcha. Black mold? I mean, it could maybe be black mold. Maybe. Possible. I would say something like mice, but mice are not forever a nuisance. You can get rid of mice. And trash gnomes are a bringer of pestilence, but still I don't think a harbinger of death. Okay, I'm going to look at the chat, because I'm undecided. House fires? I'm so glad I checked the chat. Flies. I can see flies. I don't think it's the common hob, because the common hob actually cleans up mess. So it's not the bringer of pestilence. It is, if anything, it is anti-pestilence. Maybe a boggart. I don't think the boggarts made anything dirty. I think they would just snap your neck like a bracken, and they made electrical things have errors, but I don't think they were a bringer of pestilence. It could be the reanimated. It could be the reanimated. Because they are dead. And they are gross. It could be the reanimated. Harbinger of death. It could be flies. It could be flies. Harbinger of death. If people don't know, Harbinger is like something that comes before, or it's like a sign that something is coming. So a harbinger of death would be like, if you see this, it probably means death is close by. So that would work for flies. Flies do also spread disease, maybe. So bringer of pestilence could work. I'm not super sold on forever the nuisance, though. Flies. Flies do not show up before death, but they do show up. They're more easy to spot than death. A lot of the time, people figure out that someone is dead because of the flies. So flies are kind of a harbinger of death in that way. I think I might just have to go for flies. I think I'm going to have to go for flies. I am not convinced on the forever the nuisance one, but I think I'm going to go for house flies. What can I say? I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Mice? I don't think it's mice. I mean, it could be mice, but bringer, like harbinger of death. If I see a mouse, I'm not going, oh, that something's died. Whereas if you see flies, then yeah. The Black Plague was started by, well, it actually wasn't, but like one of the things they blamed was the rats, which works for the bringer of pestilence, but I'm not seeing a harbinger of death from a mouse. Yeah, I'm gonna go for housefly. I'm doing it. Doing it. Rejoice. I don't know what happens if we get something wrong, so I don't know if I have. Uh-oh. I don't know if we have. I seek domains. All right, chill out. I seek the domains of those who have too much. Step within, and they lose their way. Okay, you are a closet labyrinth. Making those bourgeoisie get lost in their own closets. We love to see it. Too many spices, they said. We are the companions of the gardens. We compel those who tread to tread no longer. Tread no longer. Now. We are the companions of the garden. 1 second, I'm going to sneeze and then I will think. Okay, so the first obvious one would be the Spriggan, because they can turn people into trees, and what do trees not do? They don't walk, right? They're famous for not walking about. So if you are someone walking about, and the Spriggan turns you into a tree, then it makes you not be able to walk, right? So it could be a Spriggan. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that would fit. Seedling. What was a seedling? Oh yeah, well that was like some sort of dirt or something, right? I'm feeling better about the Spriggan. Yeah. Spriggan works. Spriggan feels like it's like nature's little guys, you know? Seedling? How is it possibly seedling? It was just like, it was just dirt. I mean, I didn't read it, but no. I'm not doing it, chat. I'm sprigganing. Sprigginning. Spriggan was the trees, not the dirt. The companions of the gardens? I guess it doesn't say forest. Spriggans were more trees. And I guess gardens, generally not full of trees. The thing is, I don't remember what seedling was, and neither do you, chat, because I haven't really read it this stream. So these are people who know the answers, just giving me the answers, which I'm less of a fan of. But for lack of better ideas, I will pick it. Let go thy stilted soul. I shan't. Come on. Give me my test. Okay, here we go. I am the dancer. I am the bringer of destruction. I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What the hell are you talking about, boy? I am the dancer. I mean, the dancer makes me think of the sassy plant, but this isn't the sassy plant, because the sassy plant is not a bringer of destruction and does not consume the weak. I am the forsaken oil and the careless light. What the hell are you talking about?
Please hold.
I consume the weak and the reckless. I am the forsaken oil. What the hell? The dancer. What else dances? I'm not going to look at the chat at all for this one, because I feel like I don't know the answer, and somehow, I don't know how, but somehow a large proportion of the chat seem to just know the correct answers. So I will not look at the chat at all for this one. Hunger of destruction. Forsaken oil, careless light. Okay, the false rose bush has feet, and it kills kids. So that would work for some of these, the dancer and consuming the weak. But forsaken oil and careless light, I don't know how that connects to the false rose bush at all. Oh my god, is it house fires? Oh my god, is it house fires? It could be, because fire dancers, kind of. It is a bringer of destruction. It kills tons of people. Oil and light are both tied to fire. It could actually be house fires. You know what? I'm never going to get a better chance to say house fire, so I'm going to do house fire. Do it. There we go. What does the chat think? Does the chat say... Okay, the chat seemed to agree with me, so I'm very happy I didn't look at the chat. Okay, yes, what is it? Oh my god, wait for 1 second. Hell yeah. Okay, this one's easy. This one's easy. We know this one. I really like the design of this guy. That is a cool little guy. But we all know this one.
Please hold.
This is our Deliveroo driver. Where is it? It's not Puka. Where is it? It's Dorcha. Okay, this is Dorcha. Bringing me my cheeseburger. Thank you, Dorcha. Okay, we're descending. It's DiGiorno. Oh, Jesus.
Hello. Supervisor Carol here.
Hello, Carol.
We've been watching you closely. For all this time, you have been providing excellent and accurate answers to our callers.
Thank you.
These acts will not go unrewarded. And I'm pleased to report that you have qualified for a promotion.
Hell yeah.
Please stand by while I prepare thy promotion.
Woohoo! Chat, the good times keep rolling. We got a promotion by Chainsaw Man cosplaying Carol. Hell yeah.
Promotion in progress. Please stand by.
Damn, Carol. Carol really cleans up. What, can't girls have hobbies?
Please, be not afraid. Come close.
Oh my god, Carol's got the thing that we got a discount for. How did she afford that? That cost $1,200. Damn, that's supervisor pay. She's got to keep an eye out for closet labyrinths at this rate. Thank you, Carol.
Congratulations. All hail our new junior supervisor!
Woohoo! Yes! The promotion song. If any of you haven't ever had a job before, they do this. This is part of it. This is exactly what it's like. You think this is weird? You should see the song they do when they fire you. Something else. Junior supervisor, hell yeah. What happens if I click now? What could I possibly do? How could I possibly have a... Where could I possibly go from being a junior supervisor? Ooh, we've got an art book and we've got an option. Unemployment immunity. I guess that means you can't get fired. Always display accuracy. Add button to skip call wait time. And then that's all the same. What about art book? Oh boy, this is gonna be good. Okay, yeah, influenced by D&D. I see it, I see it. Oh, look, inspired by Gemini Home Entertainment. I see that, I see that. Okay, here we go. Gobbling around. Hell yeah. Okay, let's look at some of these higher quality pictures of goblins. Goblin anatomy, shed skin. Oh my god, look at this stuff. Oh, what? This is what a boggart looks like? It looked so much scarier in the picture. This guy is what a boggart looks like? He looked way creepier in the picture, but he's just a silly guy. It's like just a drummer for a band. He looks way more chill. These guys aren't a threat. You can't convince me. Oh my god, an inflatable troll. So they look like the Michelin Man because they're deflated. But they inflate and they become this guy. So cute. People are saying not the boggart. This is the boggart. What else would this possibly be referring to? It's got to be this guy. Okay. I would find myself having to paint the entire monster in order to get certain poses to feel accurate before erasing parts of them later to hide behind some furniture. Yes, and then they'd be crunched into tiny pixels. Oh well. It's for the best. It worked out. It looked... Hello, Puka. Incredible. What a, so fun. Like that Puka jump scare. Boom. Fine boom. When I read stories about stories of the Puka who pretend to be a horse just to buck people around and scare them for a laugh, I thought of what an indoor modern equivalent might be, and immediately thought of those viral photos of tiny dogs creepily staring at their owners. This is the result. It might be my proudest artistic achievement. Yeah, I think you nailed the Puka. I think the Puka was the highlight. Good work. Damn, these are so cool. I love these little guys. Check out them little guys. See, the guy who made the game is exactly on our wavelength. Check them out. Check out them little guys. This is great. Spriggan. Oh, that's what the Spriggan is. Okay, I can see it now. I can see it now. Yeah, maybe the hardest creature to spot. I've asked playtesters to try and find the Spriggan, and no one has found the Spriggan. I could consider this a failure on my part as a designer, but instead I left it as is. Make of it what you will. Yeah, no, I see the Spriggan now. Do you see it? It's that this is the head. Got a long neck, and then the body. It was hard to spot in SD, but I can see it quite easily in HD. Yeah. Oh my god. The troll is another creature that I painted in far more detail before blurring him to hell and back. So here he is in all his wrinkled, deflated glory. Thank you very much. Good god, that is terrifying. Bogging around. See, that is way more scary than the picture. Than the sketch. Bogart is maybe the most traditionally spooky creature I've designed for Hush. With his uncanny human-like face and long, slender figure. After reading into Bogart lore, I found out they are sort of the forefathers of the modern-day boogeyman. It seemed only fitting to make the Bogart the more traditionally ghoulish. Yeah, he's literally uncanny, isn't he? The Backseat uncanny face. Oscar the Grouch, but worse. I took a photo of a raccoon and rearranged the eyes and head to create... Oh, the eyes are in the ears. You see, I never saw this as ears. I saw this as just like a raccoon's head. But I think it's meant to be like eyes here. But yeah, I just saw it as a raccoon head. Okay, yeah, that's just someone holding a mirror. Whoa, I don't remember that. It's good to see the soap in HD. It looks more like a bar of soap in HD. In SD, it just looked like a little squid. Oh wow, look at that in HD. Impressive. It's in fact an edited photograph of me wearing a Halloween mask from my childhood. Really? Wow. Oh, we get to see... Oh, no, we don't get to see all of them. We only get to see the used horseshoe. That's a shame. A ratty end. Originally, the game over ending was much simpler, to the point with Carol firing the player and wiping their memory. After the promotion ending was written, I decided to come up with something a little more whimsical for the game over to better suit the world of HSH. Inspired by Roll Does... Well, we never even saw this. Okay, riddle me this. Were these random? Does anyone know? Were the riddles random? Or were they always the same riddles? Because I felt like if it was a random riddle for anything in the entire list, that would be pretty good. It felt like they would be randomly generated, but I don't know. It's not random. That's a shame. I think it would be good if the test was always difficult, even if you've played it before. That's a shame. Okay, this is the Carol. Look at them like arm pumping around the trees. So funny. Yep, there's the promotion crown. There's Carol. Man, I want to look like a proper swamp witch. You nailed it, Carol. Oh, look at that. I got an achievement for reading through the art book. Thumbs up. Be good. Okay, well, that was Home Safety Hotline. I didn't expect that to go on for a full stream. I actually thought it would only be like a 40-minute stream. But no, that filled up the entire stream, so we're done. Hello there, Backseat from the Edit here. Well done for making it through an entire stream, or maybe even an entire playlist. If you weren't using these videos to fall asleep and are still awake, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and here's some options if you want to watch some more. Bye-bye.